Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. We finished up the Raktika Greatwood last time. Murdering light wardens everywhere we go. And now it seems there's something going on in the Crystarium. Let's find out what. When it rains. I suspected you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of Sin Eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Yeah, I don't think so. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The XIV tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. You want me to offer succor? I suppose I could do that. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Mangg. I've only just returned from Amarang, yet I find the Crystarium moments from being beset by Sin Eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have some idea why this is happening. I may, but for the moment we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well, I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus, then. Will you handle the western two? They're ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetheryte Plaza. Dude, my weapon is glowing. It's badass. Badass. Oh, gosh. I mean, this is an emergency. Can I mount? What the fuck? Trying to defend your stupid city. You won't let me mount? You know, normally they don't let tanks roll through New York City, but in time of war, I think it's okay. Oh, Jesus. Despite having very little idea as to how it functions, it appears that you have activated the device successfully. Yep. Very exciting stuff.
Senator sighted! They're coming!
Look at Mangg run. Oh my god. Like the Flash.
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarium, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the City Guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
Alright. Yeah. We ought to join the Vanguard as soon as possible. If the number of Eaters we just saw is any indication, we'll be facing a formidable host. Yep. Doing the duty as a healer. That's our life. What lovely weather, just what we needed. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste. Crystarian forces are engaging the Sin Eaters at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them then defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. Okay. I will try. No guarantees.
Let's give it our all!
Look at this bullshit. This dude's taking out 3 of them. Hold on, let me heal you, bro. I got all sorts of cool heals. Look, I can do that. Heal you some more. And then I can buff you. Like a cool healer character.
Help is at hand.
That was a weak heal, Alphino. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I got you. I really don't have to do a whole lot of damage. Protect the vulnerable. This guy's vulnerable. Heal him. Heal him. Heal him. Buff him. Actually, I should probably be buffing like Alizé. He's gonna rake in the damage. Where are you? No, not Alpha, no. Alizé. There. Buff. I don't know why they don't just add, like, have you in a party with these characters. So I could monitor their health. Because it's not like you can be in a party when you do these duties. Oh, shit, don't die. Alizé fucking things up. These Sin Eaters are pretty weak. Alright, we gotta kill all this shit, huh? Okay, I'll just dot them up, heal the guards, move on my way. Alizé, give her that card. She'll appreciate that. Oh, no, you don't. Stay alive. Survive! Easy peasy. Wonder if they boost like Alizé's damage if you're a healer in compared to a DPS. That would be interesting. Because we know they fuck with damage in the trust system. They might do it here. Oh, this seems a little tricky.
I shall protect thee.
You will rue the day you crossed my
Wow,
path.
that's a lot of healing.
It was nothing.
Wow. Wow. They're hustling and bustling, man. I gotta sprint. Well, it turns out you don't need too many people to hold back an army of monsters. I bet Y'shtola does some good damage. I don't know, is she a black mage now or a white mage? Or she might still be a white mage wearing black. Or I guess she's just a conjurer, she's not a white mage. Run! Look at all this shit going on. It is as we feared. But our task is as it ever was. Turn the tide. Oh, here we go. Dot them all up. Dot them all up. Dot them all up. Dot them all up. Alizate. I feel like I probably do pretty good damage even as a healer here. Maybe I shouldn't bother. Maybe I should buff me. Buff me. Buffs for the Astrologian. How about that? Buff myself. Oh my god. Unlimited power.
On your feet!
No. Yeah. Okay. Do this. Do this. Kill everything. Kill everything! I mean, here you have a situation where I don't have to heal much at all. I just get to DPS, and this is what it's like. I will kill it like I kill everything else in existence. It means nothing to me. I will mash this button until everything is dead. Oh god. Now we gotta deal with this shit. Oh my god, why are they so tough? What the fuck? Why they make them so tough?
I will not be outdone! Theory and practice!
Okay, right. Here, I'll heal, and I'll heal. Look at these heals I'm doing. Can you even handle this amount of heals? Look at how much that was. Great. Oh my god, dude. Buy you some time. How would you like me to do that?
If naught else will suffice, my strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
The stars shall grant thee succor.
Sucker!
Let's give them a show! With heart and steel!
Whoa! Oh god, I ran out of MP. That's not supposed to happen. Hold on, I can just play some. Alright, we got it. We did it!
There are so many.
Ah, God damn it!
Leader!
Yeah!
Lena, hold on.
They turned on me.
This one is mine!
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Run! Run, damn you!
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
God damn it! Please let this work. Please let this work. Ah!
No. No, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Help! Help! Anyone! Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy?
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
That went well. It seems we've driven them back, for the time being at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain, anyway. Word from on high. The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gods know I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lena is about somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later. Haven't I done enough for you people? Oh yeah, I can fly here, I forgot. Don't touch me! I killed her. I killed her! She was one of them, I know, but I... Alright. It says there's someone else in this circle? I don't think so. You lie. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. Okay. Should I cast a heal spell? No. We don't do stuff like that. Alright, apparently there's another guy here. Somewhere. There he is. Anguished guard. Anguished. Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, it got me. Ugh. If I turn, please kill me, I beg you. Yes, I will. That is my job. You don't need to ask. It will be done.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
Shouldn't you be resting? What would the guard do without their captain?
Appoint another. A captain's place is with her soldiers in the field. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me. I am fine. completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far! I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium! The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and sin-eater might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity. But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my sin-eaters. It is only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
Probably gonna have to kill that guy at some point. Small favors. Balthury's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties, especially not now. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Minfilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing that they are well looked after. Thancred, in particular, sustained quite an injury from that sin-eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Spagarix still. Please, give them my thanks. Spagarix. So apparently her accent is Icelandic. I had to look that up. Okay, where? It's not above me. You're here for me. I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The Eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taken it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hortorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Casimil, but just talk to her, will you? Right. Wherever that is. It's down, so I guess go to the Cabinet of Curiosity. There she is. This is a cool little spot. Manphilia appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. Yes, of course. That's what I must do. Eep! Oh, Mangg, what are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lena, but I was careless. And now, it's my fault. My fault. You can make up for it by being there for him. Are you sure? I've brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes. Put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right. I can still help. If only by seeing these herbs safely to Chesamil. There are only 2 left on the list, but I'll need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant in an unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. We need only 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chesamil. Whoever gets there first can explain that the other will be back shortly. Thank you. I appreciate the help. You can't do anything right, can you? It's all up to Mangg. Well, I highly doubt it's going to be right here. Soft leaves smell strongly medicinal. Wow, okay. Wow. Alright, easy. Wow, she was really stupid, wasn't she? Oh boy, Manphilia. Ah, Manphilia told me that you would be bringing the rest. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, though with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win, I promise you that. It seems I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With Spagarix in good working order, the Crystarium's people will be well cared for. Well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone, but that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. You know the Exarch. We do. Was there something you needed? I need you to tell him something. For me. My dearest friend, you see. He was there on the battlefield with me. But only the one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Vothri said is true, if our losses were just deserts, and we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they're doing is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch, don't give up. Don't give in. Please. We'll tell him. You have my word. I see. Best way out. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the Ocular? You can keep the XR company while I fetch Alphino. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest Amaro I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? I mean, was the Crystal Exarch ever, like, experienced any moment of doubt? He's always seems very sure of this path. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. One of our soldiers said that. Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the lost, I will not lose myself to grief, and even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. As will I. Of that I have no doubt, and if ever we should appear to falter, it will only be because we are fatigued after a battle well fought. I thank you for your kind words. Now we have plans to make, do we not?
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin-Eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a Sin-Eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be? Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
All right. I'm sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. Well, I do as the objective list demands, so... Ooh, yeah, it's 78. We get 2 charges of Essential Dignity. That's a big help. That is very nice. That is very nice. Sorry for the wait. I'm ready now. And you're sure you want to do this? Completely sure? Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. I saw a Yulmoran airship coming into land over Mangg while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vothri's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Right. Now, Nabatharang lies in the southern reaches of Amarang, and there are two routes we can take to get there. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mord Suk. The other is a western route, which would require us to pass through the Hills of Amber. Minfilia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Naboth Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we need to cross the Severance from a point nearby the inn at Journey's Head. If the Yulmorans caught wind of our approach, we could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with Vothri's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the Hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Yulmorans' attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way you'll have a chance at reaching Nabatharang unopposed, and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that it's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Vothri's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best if we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few Amaro for our own journey. I leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. Alright, speak with Thancred. Alright, we can just head out. We can fly in Lakeland. I did take the time. Only for Lakeland, though. I don't know if I probably can fly in Raktika Greatwood now, I assume, and probably Mangg. But, you know, it takes time. Everything takes time. There you are. The gate leading to Amarang is just up ahead. In all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reasons to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Minfilia for me, would you? You got it. Keep both eyes on Minfilia. Yep, Master Mangg is heading out. You are not in a position to question me.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
This place has been scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted. Ooh, and we got a 409 helm. Let's look at that 409 helm. Another hood. Oh, and I got a new weapon. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is... No. And... yeah, okay. Free trade. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing. Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes, but you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. Fuck. Okay. Jesus. Bol and Zun. You sell? No. No, you are no merchant. But then why do I know your face? Oh, I remember. You spent Vobert gold. Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among moored traders. You're a traveling merchant, then. Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course, anything for valued customers. This place is Garrick. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After, not so many. Now, none. So Master Gengen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you all must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Naboth Hareng ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mine surrounding Naboth Hareng. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Oh no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other moored might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free even, to friends of our best customer. Wonderful. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. Oh, I'm questioning people in a town. You wish to go to Naboth Hareng? There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left something behind that they wished to retrieve. Now there is nothing left, and no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt that its rusted wires would bear your weight. Okay, take a memo. That's pretty helpful. These other two are probably going to be Bullshit. Gone. For Naboth rank, airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. The Umorans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you. Yes, I'll make note of that. Thank you. Dumbass. Oh, that is a surprise. Not many bound for Naboth Hareng these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the Hills of Amber. It is locked behind a gate, however. I assume that will have kept it from being stolen or damaged, but also prevents it from being of much use. Okay, I'm pretty sure we could get through a gate. I've killed gods. Mangg. I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Naboth Hareng. The Umoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though their army is definitely in Amarang, there have been no sightings of Umorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alizé's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? You could say that. So these are our options. Well, what do you think? Gate aside, the trolley seems most feasible. Does seem to be the least risky of our options, and I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zunzun can offer some insight. Probably problem. Oh, valued customers. Were the other Mort of help? Of a fashion. They told us of a trolley that runs to Naboth Hareng, at least. But am I correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when first we asked? Yes. The gate, you see. It is impassable. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Baron Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happened to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Buren then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. Let's go. And we can grab that etherite down there, and that's where we can call the video, and everything will be good. Fat Cat will lead the way. I like the music of this place. I liked it before. I like it again. The scale of the track is impressive. I'll give them that. Now we only need follow it until we come to the mines. Ovim Nanny. What the fuck? Ovum means sheep in Latin. You didn't know. I don't think we're heading towards that etherite. I gotta say. Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zunzun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zunzun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mines proper caught Urange's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. There's enemies everywhere. I'm not here to fight enemies. Conspicuous cup. Cup is slightly warm, and a fair amount of tea steeped over long, if the color's any indication, remains within. Okay, so someone was here. Flecks of rust adorn the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolley without issue. Okay, I believe you. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. We don't need to fight. No, no, no. Okay, I'm not even... No, no, no. We don't need to fight now. That's unnecessary. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. It didn't count. Fuck. Oh my god. You couldn't give us like one other nice DPS ability? I guess I could have just put him to sleep and then checked it out. That's like the only purpose of sleep. Benches within suggest that this must have been a passenger car. Oddly enough, though it is clearly old, it appears to be well maintained. Alright, people are still hanging out here. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Ah, Mangg, what hast thou discerned? I see. Indeed, thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source, nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. Proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, this specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? Mangg, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses on the northwestern side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Alright, I'll get their asses. I'll get their asses good. Oh, you can bite all you want. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Wicked White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here, of that I'm sure. Aw, damn it, dude. Yep. This is what it's like to level a healer during the main story. I chose this path. But hey, we more than make up for it with all the instant cues. So it works out. Alright, that was simple. I feel like I have to keep going until we get that aetheryte, man. We need that aetheryte. This northwestern area sucks. No coyotes. Not today. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands come to take what isn't ours. Do we honestly look like we need to steal? What, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look, well... You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Well, Thaf, I have an idea. What if once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her into her world's end. On their journey, they met a sorcerer as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I am a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Naboth Rang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again... Trolley? Trolley. You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Thaf at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need of transport these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore, mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Was there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you like. We'll introduce you. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right. Looks like you'll be following us back to Twine, then. Yes, take me to Twine. Hey, 77. We got a new chest piece. Give it a gander. A wool coat. Yeah, that's what a wool coat looks like. All right, looks pretty sweet. I like it. Covers up our arms, too. All right, I'm going to do one more, because I guess it'll take us to Twine. If you're ready, we can leave right now. You haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd have come out by now. I kicked his ass. You think he'll be all right? That's, well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You go on ahead, Thaf. Alright, looks like it'll just be you lot and me, then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. Not if you hit him with a present. It seemed to piss him off. Hit him with the present. They don't like it. They don't like those presents. Shit. Damn, that smarts. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight, at least. Not to be done about it now, though. I pointed your overeager companions in the right direction, and they've gone on ahead. So we need to get moving. Normally, we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Good, my stride is pretty short. Why are you right next to this crazy goat thing? Wait a moment, I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, all right. Run! I will run, like you said. That's a big worm. Worm of the well. We're getting closer. Oh. Looks like we're getting into a fight here. God damn it. There's just nothing for it, man. I gotta just fall asleep here. Oh, God. And done. Sorry about that. I'll admit, I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine, though, so we should make it without further incident. There it is, that big, beautiful aetheryte. I'm a-comin'. I'm a-comin'. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines for that matter. The only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go. Or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. It? You say it? Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. Oh, maybe I meant it as in, like, the meeting. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you. Wicked white. If you're gonna bother me, at least have the damned courtesy to stand still. He thinks this one is deep in his cups. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Naboth-Hareng, so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Naboth-Hareng. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No. We must reach Naboth-Hareng. I must. Ugh. So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Naboth-Hareng. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No. I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside. Well, that was productive. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak, and he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Alrighty. So we are part ways into 77, which is pretty cool, pretty close to 80. And there are 3 more 76 quests before we need to be 77. So, you know, we're cutting it a little close here. But then there's a whole bunch of quests and a dungeon before we need to be 78. So I don't expect any problems getting to 78. 78 does not have a dungeon, and then you need to be 79 for a dungeon right away. So that might be a little tricky. We'll see. We will see how it goes. I'm sure I'll probably do the main scenario roulette on this character, and we'll be fine, but we'll see how that all goes. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.